Now that was interesting. That was very how the broadcast went down like it did, and I'm sort of shocked that it went down like that because I'm thinking, why would it go down like that? They are actually controlling what is being said across the internet. And I said the word pandemic, and then after that, bloop, it just went out. Um, so that being said, the when you go out and you're trying to purchase your garden supplies, please be mindful that what you're looking for may not be there, and you might have to wait for shipments to come in, and that's a horrible thing to wait because you call it a store. There's no one really wanting to talk to you and find out when this comes in and when that goes out, whatever. They don't want to really get involved in that. They don't guard themselves. They care less. They're just putting their 8 hours in and going home. Um, yeah, so make sure that you get what you can on the gardening side. Now, I was surprised that this connection went down like it did. Thank you for heads up. No, no problem at all. I'm just trying to make sure that all the people that view me, that they know, so they can take their coins, either go out and get it or put them together so they can be ahead of the game and just go ahead and get your seeds, get your fertilizers, things of that nature. Because when the spring comes on, you can hang it up. The way things are looking right now, I'm saying, the way things are looking right now, you can hang it up because um, they're going to hit them shelves and they're going to hit them hard. Walmart usually carries every year, the 50 cent seeds per pack. I do not see that lasting. I see people purchasing them, opening the pack up, putting them in different packs, putting them online, bumping the price up to $7 for a pack of seeds. I see that happening. I see that happening. And so, as quiet as it's kept is the title of this video because it is being kept quiet. You go online, there's stores that are online that are emptied out of stock of certain items, uh, cucumbers, peppers. I actually ordered some peppers, and a couple of days later came back to me and it said we are sold out, and we will refund your money. And I said, wow, we should start like, seed sharing. Okay, seed sharing is a great idea, absolutely great idea. I live in Maryland also. Um, that is absolutely a great idea. I think that if you have the capacity to do that in seeds, uh, you should absolutely try to save seeds or share seeds because it's going to be a situation where people are going to need to say, "Hey, look, I got some okra seeds. Let's share." Oh, you up there? You up there in the county? Yeah, I'm in the Baltimore City area, which I think it's a good deal. It works. We got Mr. Price on the line, and he says, "Good morning, morning garden, and all." And I'm waiting for him to, and I know he's been working on it, but he's going to put up a page and and use a webcam or a cell phone into his and put it up there. And even if you don't have a room for a garden, you always have room for a garden. I always say because you could garden in a windowsill, you could garden on a porch, a patio. It is time to get I went to a restaurant and I gathered some 5 gallon buckets because they bring in their food stock in buckets sometimes, whether it be pickles or coleslaw or whatever. And I got but I didn't get the buckets I absolutely wanted, which was 5 gallon buckets. I got the 3 gallon buckets, and I'm grateful for that. And they will be processed into flower pots. Why am I doing this? Can anyone still hear me? I just saw that pop back up there again. It said something that you are. disconnected or something. Can you still hear me? Are you still getting my broadcast? Oh, yes. Okay, thank you very much for that. Thank you. Because it just popped back up there, and it's like the internet's dropping out. Maybe it's my service, or could be multiple services. I see. Oh, my God. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can still hear me. Thank you. Um, but get what you need now so that it won't interrupt with your gardening season this year because you didn't get seeds. And when you go online to buy them, and you see, I saw some seeds that was still waiting for some of my fire seeds to germinate. Great. Okay, okay. Patience is required. Is required. Absolutely, absolutely. Just do your thing. As long as get something out there because we can see what you're doing. Um, I like to be able to start some seeds now indoors, but I cannot because I'm not willing to spend that amount of electricity right now. This early in the year, and then also try to baby plants all the way up to April. I don't want to do that before plants get big and they're in your house, and you got to keep sun and warmth, and so it's something to consider. And besides, I get the same results if I start a month from now and start my peppers first, and also some of my brassicas, get them ready. And the first one that'll go out will be the brassicas. My soil is covered with lots of growth from last year's weeds and grass. And and people say, well, aren't you going to dig all that up? No, I'm not going to dig all that up. It's lying down like nature intended. It's lying down. It's going to go back into the soil, and I will be the one to keep everything cut neat this year and get my garden back in control like I had it years ago, um, and keep everything manicured because and also I want to grow snow peas this year. That's a plant. Excuse me, some beans that I will get this year, snow peas. Um, and I went on a couple of sites and all the snow peas were like sold out. And so I said, okay, I know where I'm gonna go at Walmart. Now Walmart may have their seeds right now, but I know that Home Depot does have their seeds right now. Oh, okay, yeah, you start them indoors. Absolutely, start them indoors. I think that that is a absolute must. And so start them indoors and get them some videos and show them off and be proud of what you do. Absolutely. And on that note, I have got to say that the only fertilizer that I'm missing is Epsom salt. I want the big bags. I want three of them. Epsom salt. I have all the fertilizer I need. Trust me when I say that. I do not hurt for any fertilizer. Probably for the next 5 years. And seeds. I have plenty of seeds. I want to. It's going to be very crucial, especially with things happen the way they did this year when you got the Capitol being attacked and um, you have a pandemic that's raging, and you want to make certain that you have uh, adequate supplies of food. So that being said, I will start saving more of my seeds, especially when it comes to okra, when it comes to tomatoes. Now I have tomato plants, I mean seeds that are called pear tomatoes, and I'll let the seeds get down to about I don't know, is it 10 seeds? I will definitely make sure I bring them all the way back up. They are priority. Um, and I also have seeds that are from the cherry tomato. And I also have seeds that are from the cherry tomato. But I want to first check the packages. I believe they could be hybrids. If they're hybrids, I won't bother. Um, but I will, in fact, um, make certain that I save the tomatoes that I have, which is Cherokee Purple. Oh my God, it's an incredible tomato. Incredible. Brandywine, uh, which I have Brandywine Black this year. And I'll make certain that uh, those seeds get planted in quantity so I can definitely grow what I want. Um, so I just wanted to get up this morning and put the word out so that people know that your garden supplies this year may be in short quantities because people are prepped up and they didn't have a lot of people working. Remember that to make certain that all of these items are stocked up. They didn't have people out there. Remember when the president first came in and he got rid of a lot of the Hispanics because he said they were illegal? Well, a lot of illegal people out there made sure that we had food. And now they are um, elsewhere. And now we got to make certain that we have enough supplies to uh, make certain that we can have food. And I'm glad to say that so many of you uh, getting this information will implement this information and be able to get started and say, I need seeds, I need fertilizer, I need certain tools that I need to make certain that I can grow a successful garden. Good point, my friend. Safety. Yes, absolutely. You must make certain that you save. I for many years am a little guilty because I used to eat the fruit and never ever save the seeds as much. The only seeds I was anxious about saving was the easiest one to save, which was okra. If you have watermelon, save the seeds. My God, save the seeds of watermelon. Watermelon is a class act um, and easy to save. But now that I get tomatoes, I mean, you can squeeze the seeds out and go through the process of saving the seeds and still eat the fruit, right? Um, and then you have cucumbers, which basically requires you to grow it to complete maturity and then remove the seeds, provided that they are heirlooms. So they're selling a lot of seeds now that are hybrids because they breed in certain characteristics, but you can't always use the seeds. No, I'm not growing any fig trees at this time. It just, see now, black currant bushes. If you're doing cuttings from them and sharing them with friends and family, they are going to be valuable because they offer a lot of nutrition. Black currants are going to be valuable. I mean, I can see now a person with tray stacked with the cuttings, smaller cuttings, put them in pots and either sell or give away or combination of both. Because it's going to be a situation where people are going to say, it's like at one point I had a whole bunch of blackberry plants growing all over the place.